हेलो फ्रेंड्स, वेलकम टू इन्फॉर्मेशन फॉर विजुअली इम्पेयर्ड यूट्यूब चैनल। हमारे इस यूट्यूब चैनल पर आप सभी को मिलते हैं फुल्ली एक्सेसिबल टॉक बैक के साथ टेक्नोलॉजी, जॉब अलर्ट से संबंधित नई अपडेट्स। इन नई अपडेट्स को पाने के लिए चैनल को कीजिए सब्सक्राइब और पास में बने बेल आइकन को प्रेस करके कीजिए ऑल पे सेट, ताकि आपको मिल सके हमारी वीडियो की सबसे पहले अपडेट। तो कंटिन्यू वॉचिंग इन्फॉर्मेशन फॉर विजुअली इम्पेयर्ड यूट्यूब चैनल।
Hello friends, welcome to Information for Visually Impaired YouTube channel. Today I am going to discuss RBI vacancies for the post of Assistant 2021. The Reserve Bank of India invites application from eligible candidates for 950 post of Assistant 2021 in various offices of the bank. Selection for the post will be through a countrywide competitive examination in two phases, that is preliminary examination and main examination, followed by a language proficiency test. Please note that corrigendum, if any, issued on the above advertisement will be published only on the bank's website, that is www.rbi.org.in. The full text of the advertisement is available on the bank's website www.rbi.org.in and also being published in the employment news Rozgar Samachar. Applications will be accepted online only through the bank's website and no other mode for submission of application is available. Different days are as follows. Website link open 17th February 2022 to 8 March 2022. Payment of examination fees online 17th February 2022 to 8 March 2022. Schedule of preliminary test. Tentative dates are March 26 and 27, 2022. Schedule of online main test tentative May 2022. And RBI reserves the right to change the dates of the examination. Here are the vacancies for PWBD VI for different states. Ahmedabad 1, Bangalore 1, backlog 1, Bhubaneswar nil, Bhopal nil, Chandigarh 1, Chennai 1, Guwahati nil, Hyderabad 1, Jaipur nil, Jammu 1 and backlog 1, Kanpur and Lucknow 2 and backlog 1, Kolkata 0, that is nil, Mumbai 4, backlog 2, Nagpur 1, backlog 1, New Delhi 2, Patna nil, Thiruvananthapuram and Kochi nil. Total 15, backlog 6. Let's discuss reservation for person with benchmark disability. A person with benchmark disabilities, for being considered as a visually impaired candidate, the candidate should fulfill either of the following conditions. First, total absence of sight. Second, with visual acuity less than 360 or less than 10/200 Snellen in the better eye with the best possible correction. Third, with limitation of the field of vision subtending an angle of less than 10 degrees. Fourth, low vision means a condition where a person has visual acuity not exceeding 618 or less than 2060 up to 360 or up to 10/200 Snellen in the better eye with possible correction, or limitation of the field of vision subtending an angle of less than 40 degrees up to 10 degrees. Next, reservation for person with benchmark disability under section 34 of the RPW Act 2016. Persons with benchmark disabilities are eligible for reservation. The provisionally shortlisted candidate will have to produce disability certificate as prescribed by RPWD Act 2016. Government of India's instruction issued time to time in this regard. Guidelines for persons with benchmark disabilities using a scribe. The facility of scribe shall be allowed to a candidate with benchmark disability as defined under Section 2, Clause R of the RPWD Act 2016 and has limitation in writing including that of speed if so desired by him or her. Candidate with benchmark disability in the category of blindness, locomotor, both arm affected be in cerebral palsy, the facility of scribe may be availed if so desired by him or her. In case of other category of person with benchmark disabilities, the provision of scribe shall be allowed on the production of a certificate issued in terms of office memorandum dated August 29, 2018 of Ministry of Social and Justice Empowerment, Department of Empowerment of Person with Disabilities, Divyangjan, to the effect that the person concerned has physical limitation to write and scribe is essential to write examination on his her behalf. In all such cases where a scribe is used, the following rules will apply. First, please ensure that you are eligible to use a scribe as per Government of India rules governing the recruitment of person with disabilities. Second, the candidate will have to arrange his her own scribe at his her own cost. Third, the qualification of the scribe should be one step below the qualification of the candidate taking examination. Fourth, such candidate who uses a scribe shall be eligible for compensatory time of 20 minutes for every hour of the examination. Blind or low vision candidates and other candidates whose writing speed is affected permanently for any reason, whether the availing the facility of scribe or not, shall be allowed compensatory time of 20 minutes and or part thereof every hour of the examination. The candidate will have to give a suitable undertaking along with call letter at the time of examination confirming that the scribe fulfills all the stipulated eligibility criteria for a scribe mentioned above. Further, in case it later transpires that he or she did not fulfill any let down eligibility criteria or suppressed material facts, the applicant will stand cancelled irrespective of the result of the examination. Pro forma of undertaking is available on the RBI website. Next, the same scribe cannot be used by more than one candidate. In addition, the scribe arranged by the candidate should not be a candidate for the examination. Candidate eligible for and who wish to use the services of a scribe in the examination should carefully indicate the same in the online application form. Any subsequent request will not be favorably entertained. The candidate should not opt for using scribe compensatory time only if they are eligible for availing this service concession as per the rules and guidelines of Government of India under RPWD Act 2016 in this regard. Next, online candidate registered for compensatory time will be allowed such concession since compensatory time given to candidate shall be system based. It shall not be possible for the test conducting agency to allow such time if he or she is not registered for the same. Candidate not registered for compensatory time shall not be allowed such concessions. The above guidelines are subject to change in terms of Government of India guidelines, clarification if any, from time to time. Violation of all or any other said instruction or suppression of material facts by the candidate at any stage of the process shall entail cancellation of his/her candidature in addition to any other action that the bank may deem fit against the candidate and the scribe. Now come to the eligibility criteria. As age on 1st February 2022 between 20 and 28 years, candidate must have born not earlier than 2nd February 1994 and not later than 1st February 2002. Both days including are only eligible to apply. Relaxation in upper age limit PWBD by 10 years for general and EWS, 13 years for OBC and 15 years for SC and ST. OBC applicants availing reservation benefit will have to produce OBC certificate issued after 1st February 2021 with non-creamy layer clause as per Government of India guidelines. Next, education qualification. As on 1st February 2022, first, at least a bachelor's degree in any discipline with minimum of 50% marks. Pass class for SC, ST, PWD candidates in the aggregate and the knowledge of word processing on PC. Second, candidates applying for post in particular recruiting office should be proficient in language, that is, know to read, write and speak and understand the language of the state or any of the states falling under the recruiting office. The date of passing eligibility will be the date of appearing on the mark sheet or provisional certificate issued by the university institute. In case the result of a particular examination posted on the website of the university institute, a certificate issued by appropriate authority of the university institute indicating the date on which the result was posted on the website will be taken as a date of passing. Second, candidate should indicate the percentage obtained in graduation calculated to the nearest 2 decimal in online application. Where CGPA or GPA is awarded, the same should be converted into percentage and indicated in online application. Called for document verification, the candidate will have to produce a certificate issued by the appropriate authority inter alia stating the norms of the university regarding conversion of grade into percentage and the percentage of marks by the candidate in terms of norms. Calculation of percentage. The percentage marks shall be arrived at by dividing the total marks obtained by the candidate in all subjects and in all the semester years by aggregating maximum marks in all the subject irrespective of the honors, optional, additional optional subject if any. These will be applicable for those university also where class grade is decided on the basis of honors marks only. The fraction of percentage so arrived will be ignored is that is 49.999% will be treated as less than 50%. Fee will be charged for PWBD VI students or candidates is rupees 50, that is intimation charges by the RBI. Scheme of selection, there will be 3 stages. First, preliminary examination, second, main examination, and third, language proficiency test. Preliminary examination is a multiple choice based in which 3 sections are there: English language, numerical ability, reasoning ability. In English language, number of questions are 30, maximum marks are 30, total time 20 minutes. Numerical ability, number of questions are 35, maximum marks 35, total time 20 minutes. Reasoning ability, number of questions 35, maximum marks 35, total time 60. And overall, there will be 100 questions for 100 marks for 60 minutes. And for PWD VI students, there will be 20 minutes extra time for each hour. For mains examination, there will be 5 sections. Test of reasoning, number of questions 40, maximum marks 40, 30 minutes. Second, test of English language, number of questions 40, maximum marks 40 and time is 30 minutes. Test of numerical ability, for number of questions 40, maximum marks 40 and time of duration is 30 minutes. Test of general awareness, number of questions 40, maximum marks 40 and time is 25 minutes. Test of computer knowledge, number of questions 40, maximum marks are 40 and duration is 20 minutes. There are total number of questions are 200, maximum marks are 200 and duration is 135 minutes. And for PWBD VI students, there will be 20 minutes extra for every or each 60 minutes. Third and last stage is LPT, language proficiency test. The candidate provisionally shortlisted from the main online examination will have to undergo a language proficiency test. The language proficiency test will be conducted in the official local language of the state concerned. So the office wise local language are as follows: अहमदाबाद गुजराती, बेंगलुरु कन्नड़, भोपाल हिंदी, भुवनेश्वर उड़िया, चंडीगढ़ पंजाबी हिंदी, चेन्नई तमिल, गुवाहाटी असामीज़, बंगाली, खासी, मणिपुरी, बोडो मिज़ो, हैदराबाद तेलुगु, जयपुर हिंदी, जम्मू उर्दू हिंदी, कश्मीरी, कानपुर एंड लखनऊ हिंदी, कोलकाता बंगाली एंड नेपाली, मुंबई मराठी कोंकणी, नागपुर मराठी हिंदी, न्यू दिल्ली हिंदी, पटना हिंदी मैथिली, तिरुवनंतपुरम मलयालम. Note: candidate not proficient in the official or local language shall be disqualified. And the above online test as preliminary or mains examination will be in bilingual language, that is English and Hindi, except test of English language. Candidates will have to pass in each of the objective tests of the online examination. A candidate has to qualify in preliminary examination for appearing in main examination. There will be negative marks for wrong answer in the objective test, pre and mains. 1/4 marks will be deducted for each wrong answer. Only such number of candidates will be called for language proficiency test who stand sufficiently high in merit based on the aggregate marks of the main online examination. Such merit will be decided by the bank in relation to the number of notified vacancies to be filled in. LPT is mandatory. No exemption of any sort will be given to any candidate from appearing in LPT, which will be conducted at respective office of the bank. Final selection will depend on the performance in online test, qualifying in LPT, medical fitness, verification of certificates, etc. to the bank's satisfaction. Decision of the bank in this regard shall be final. LPT is qualifying in nature and the final selection will be based only on performance in the main online examination. Appointment of selected candidate will be subject to his or her being declared medically fit as per the rules of the bank. In the last categories for which identified is blind and low vision. Function classification are blindness and low vision. And physical requirement for blindness are sitting, walking, communication, bending, standing, hearing, speaking, lifting, kneeling and crouching, manipulation by fingers, pushing and pulling, reading and writing in braille software. And for low vision, physical requirements are sitting, walking, communication, bending, standing, hearing, speaking, lifting, kneeling and crouching, manipulation by fingers, pushing and pulling, reading and writing. Thank you so much. Please like, share and subscribe our channel for such more videos.